this with this camcorder. Let me find my way here. Okay. If you look in there, right around that bolt, there is an O-ring. It's a black O-ring. So we need to get that O-ring off because that actually goes inside the TPS sensor. So let's do that real quick. More than likely this is going to be, you know, like a couple part series. I wanted to get the full gist of how to do this, so you guys maybe be able to troubleshoot a problem that you're having on your bike that's similar to mine. So, give me 1 second, let me switch over to my flat blade. Try to get that washer off there without dropping it. No, can't do with a flat blade. Let me grab another tool too. Now here's a tool I use for my my Glock. As you can kind of see, it looks like a dental pick. I use this when I'm cleaning my Glock to get some of the stuff out of tight places. I also found this to be real useful for getting things that I drop, you know, in some really tight places out of the bike. Now I'm going to try to use it to get that washer off, which it's working great. It really matters to have all the right tools available to you, even if you got to borrow them. Here is the little rubber washer I was talking about. Okay, we want to make sure we don't lose that. So now we have the sensor. Now, an important part we want to talk about is you can see right there on the sensor. Let me get something to point with real quick. There is a white line. Okay. It is important to get this white line lined up perfectly with the line that's on the sensor. Okay, now you'll probably need to adjust this, you know, tilt it up or back, maybe slide it up and down a little bit to get to the right position it was when you took it off. It will make the bike run like crap if you don't have that in the right spot. But all it takes is minor adjustments, you know. You might need another person to work the throttle and look at the gauge, or look at the diagnostics on there to make sure you got that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take electrical cleaner. It's a component cleaner. It's also something else that you're going to want to get. You can get this at an automotive place. AutoZone has it. Riley Auto Parts has it. And this is what I got. It's a little bit expensive, but it's good. It's a CRC QD electronic cleaner. Okay, it's supposed to be pretty good. I don't think you have to shake it up. No. So we're going to go ahead and spray this sensor out. I'm hoping this fixes the problem. I'm not 100% sure that this is the problem. I just want to make sure. Shoot, that stinks. Oh. Let me get a towel. Okay. The directions say it's plastic safe. But actually, it looks like it stained my plastic. Let me check here. No, it comes off. Okay. So, we want to make sure nothing's puddled up inside there either. We want to let that dry for a minute. I'll actually go ahead and pause the video, shoot it one more time, make sure it's completely dry. Where's my pause button at? Okay, let me adjust the camera a little bit more. Now I went ahead and sprayed that out real good. You want to make sure there's no liquid in there, puddled up. We're going to take our flat blade screwdriver, can't talk, and inside there are a couple little grooves. Okay, I can get the GoPro and zoom in on that real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, the grooves. You want to take your flat blade screwdriver, stick it in there, and you want to kind of turn that cylinder that's inside there. Okay. So I got a shot of that with the GoPro. Still can't see it worth a crap. I need a light. I'm going to shake you to death here for a second. There, you can kind of see the grooves in there now. One on each side. Okay, go ahead and set this back. Okay. Now, we're going to take that screwdriver and we're going to turn those gears in there. Which I don't have a wide enough screwdriver, of course. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. Let me adjust this. You guys can see this a little bit better. There. Okay, so take your flathead screwdriver, you want to put it in those teeth and just kind of turn it. It's not real hard to do. Turning it there. You want to work them around. Alright, so we did that, kind of worked that free a little bit. Now we're going to make sure everything's completely dry. Looks pretty good in there. Go ahead and wipe this off. Okay. Now we're going to take our rubber washer right there. We're going to put that back in there. Fits in there nice and good. As you can see, the washer's in there now. And then we're going to go ahead and stick the sensor back on. Now, if you wanted to, I guess you could take the gas tank off to make this go a little easier, but that is not something I wanted to do. There, and we're back on there. There we go. She's on there. Okay, let's make sure. Now we're gonna check those lines, make sure it's lined up. It's about right there. Now we're going to go ahead with our T25 Torx bit and we are going to tighten it back down. And after we get this done, we're going to hope and pray to the good Lord above that this fixes the problem, because according to the dealership I take my bike to,